my loved ones communicate with me all the time. Look for signs, create a language with them, but please know that they are trying to communicate with you. And one of the ways they do that is by dropping thoughts into your head. So it takes a while to get accommodated and to figure it out when you're on the other side. But we are actually able to drop thoughts into the heads of other people. We're kind of able to get into their thoughts. And in actuality, even in physical life, we're able to do that with each other. Your awareness, your energy can overlap with other people's energies. You know how when you know who's on the phone when it rings, when you haven't even looked at the caller ID, and it's not even someone who calls you often, you have connected with their consciousness. That kind of thing happens to me all the time. It is like consciousness overlap. It happens even in the physical. And if we learn to be aware of it and know that it's not a coincidence, once you recognize it, it actually happens to you more and more often. I want you to know that you can connect with your loved ones all the time. When I crossed over, I was surrounded by other spirits. I recognized many of them, but I didn't recognize all of them. Your loved ones will help you grieve and to get to a place of joy again. Allow them to work through you to do that. And the way you open yourself up to them is by knowing that it's real. One example would be that in very recent times, I knew I was being guided by someone, but I didn't know who. I would keep saying, "Who are you?" It's like this voice that keeps giving me information, and the information is so accurate. I got burned out recently, and this voice was telling me to listen to it. This is your way out. And everything it would tell me was spot on. I would try this and it would work. And then one day I was speaking to one of my team members who does energy healing, and she sees people. She sees them and she can describe them. And then I said, "I've been feeling really burned out lately. Could you just send some energy my way?" When she sends me energy, she sees a figure and she calls me and she goes, "Your paternal grandmother's here." I was never close to her. She died when I was 6. I remember what she looks like when I was 6. But that's it. Why would she be visiting you? And she said, she's visiting me because she says you're not recognizing her. So she came to me because I'm open and because I'm sending you energy. She just described her just exactly how she looks. And that blew me away. One day I got a message from whoever it was on the other side. I still hadn't yet associated that this voice I hear every day is my granny. So one day this voice is telling me, you should only have 2 things on your agenda, and that's it, no more. You're taking on too much, and that's why you're getting burned out. Mitch then contacts me, and she goes, "Your granny, she just appeared in front of me again, and she holds out this calendar, and on the calendar there's just 2 things, and she's pointing it out to me, 2 things. And I said, "What? I just got a voice telling me I should only focus on 2 things, and you're getting a scheduler." It's Granny. That voice is Granny. And when I established that this voice every day that I hear is Granny, that voice was so overjoyed that it has been talking to me non-stop every day. I know now that one of the beings on the other side that was helping me when I crossed over, who I didn't recognize at the time, now I know one of them was my granny.